For this gravel ride we set off at our usual 10 AM to park time and cross the Kincardine Bridge. It was nice to be able to get a good look at the surrounding hills, as you never seem to be able to do so when you're driving. We've been joined by Greg and Kat, but it wouldn't be for long as Kat had a road bike with her. After a couple of miles we hit some gravel and we had to go our separate ways. I was hoping that we might be able to meet up later on in the route, but it wasn't to be. This ride might not appeal to the gravel purists, as there is a bit of tarmac, some cycle paths, and you obviously cycle through Stirling, but a lot of it is off-road and it includes some great wee sections. I'm quite happy as long as I'm out my gravel bike, in fresh air, taking in the scenery with like-minded friends, and there aren't too many cars around. We've done a few of these urban/gravel rides recently and I've thoroughly enjoyed them. Thanks to Kat for putting this route together. Had there been a Socks of the Day award, she would undoubtedly have won it in these knee-high rainbow band numbers. They looked to be a good choice as it was a pretty chilly day. I had a pair of leggings, a wee hat and full fingered gloves on, and I was just warm enough. The farmers have obviously been busy preparing for the winter, and these fields were dotted with hay bales. This is another new neck of the woods for me, and I was really impressed with the views of the local hills. The aerial views here from the drone add a great perspective as well. If you're enjoying this video, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to the channel, or leaving a comment. If you'd like to cycle any of these routes, the GPX files can be sourced by following me on Strava at Douglas Gilligan RACC, or on Komoot at Specialised Doug. To get into town we had to cross this pretty cool and modern railway bridge. There was a recent discussion in our group chat about the merits of orange bikes, and I think Big Alan rattling his bike down these 3 flights of stairs here shows that they produce pretty robust frames and forks. We headed for the centre of Stirling and made our way to Bain's Bakery for some bridies for lunch. We then washed these down by making a visit to my favourite beer provider, Brewdog. The Hazy Jane was off, so I ended up with a very refreshing Elvis juice. Again, this lunch might not appeal to a lot of you athletes out there, but it worked for me. Heading ward we set off again, and I was impressed to see Gonzo cycling past a tattoo parlour. Well done, big man. Although I think he might need an additional leg transplant before he gets more tattoos. Our next landmark was to cycle over the beautiful and much more traditional Stirling Old Bridge and up towards the Wallace Monument. This was route discussion number 10. We'd missed a turn and we were trying to work out how to get back onto it. We were thankfully soon back on track and into this great wee flowy wooded section which runs parallel to the base of the hills. Weather-wise we got another decent day for it, and whilst it was a wee bit chilly it stayed dry, which is always a bonus. We ended up off course a little bit again here. having to climb over a gate and navigate some jaggy nettles which had attacked Big Al's bare legs. After this wee wooded section we found ourselves crossing yet another golf course, but this time we were cycling over the fairways. I didn't think it would go down very well with the members, but the guy who came out to see us was pretty chilled about it. This was another nice wee wooded single track section with a path down the side of these steps which Kat had warned me about. She said she was going to go for it and I was going to film her, but she bailed at the last moment. At this point Chris was close to home, so we went our separate ways. He's heading off to work away for a bit, so safe travels, buddy. We're always looking for new routes, so if you have a gravel route that you'd be happy to lead us round, drop a comment on any of my videos and I'll get back to you to discuss it. There should be a link at the end of this one for Sunday's calendar Cullen ride, so why not join us on it? This part of the route was really good fun with bridges, tunnels and some interesting features to negotiate, although there was one semicircular gate which was a bit awkward.
Over the bridge? Oh, I thought you said under the bridge. Alright.
We're now getting well into autumn and I've just organised another calendar to Cullen ride. That's one of my favourites to do at this time of year, and the autumn colours up there are just amazing. I was really surprised that this section had a path of really fine sand, which was pretty weird, but it was maybe because the quarry runs alongside it. We then skirted the huge Tullycountry Quarry and cycled past the very impressive Tullyallen Castle, which is now used as a police training college. The grounds are really well kept and beautiful to pass through. This was a really enjoyable look, and it was nice to once again explore another neck of the woods which was new to me. Thanks to Kat for planning this and leading us round, and well done to all for keeping their bikes upright. We once again managed to do our civil duty by giving this impatient driver something to be angry about. I really hope we helped to make his day more enjoyable. Bell end. Thanks for watching this video, and the ride by the numbers, we covered 37 miles with 1600 feet of climbing.